I gotta say, when it comes to life and real estate, you just never know where your next opportunity is gonna come from. And in my case here today, I actually just left a public auction where I was able to purchase this Smurf house that's right here behind me. And I wanna give you a little quick story about how this came to be and how I went the extra mile and was able to pick up this property, which I hope that you're able to go the extra mile in your business and your life and reach all the opportunities that you're trying to get as well. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of Empower Your Life, and today I'm excited to get into the topic of taking advantage of all of the opportunities that you have in life and business. Don't let anything pass you by. And while we're on that topic, make sure you get over to empoweryourlife.com and take advantage of the opportunity to get a free copy of the 7 building blocks of life to help find that work-life balance in your life. And for a short period of time, I'm also offering the 5 steps to getting started in real estate the right way. So hop on over to empoweryourlife.com and make sure you get your free copies today. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And so let's start talking about this deal behind me here. Now, the Smurf house. This house just came out of nowhere. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's kind of a funny story and kind of my fault in a way. But when I'm setting up for these auctions, I may be setting up anywhere from 8 to 10, 12 different properties that I'm looking at. That means I'm spending days riding properties, looking at comps, looking at flood maps, finding out tax rolls, talking to neighbors, getting as much information as I possibly can to make a good buying decision on the day of auction. And for this particular property, I rode through every other property that I had the last few days. And as I'm sitting and finishing my comps and market values and my final numbers last night at the office, I all of a sudden realized that this address somehow did not make it onto my maps or my list that I used to ride around and look at the properties. And so somehow I messed it, somehow I messed up. Everybody makes mistakes, but I really felt bad about it because I hate missing an opportunity, and having another property on the list can make all the difference. And that's exactly what happened today. And so this morning I woke up kind of bummed about it. I had a tight schedule in the morning trying to get everything in before the auction, but I just knew I had to get over to this property this morning, take a look at it and get it added to the list because even though I'll do a quick ride by without seeing the inside of a property, sort of a blind bid, I always like to at least do a ride by just to make sure that property isn't fire damaged, isn't flooded, make sure it's not just a slab sitting there or a vacant lot. And so that's very important to at least do a drive-by. And so this morning, that's exactly what I did. I was able to squeeze in a short, very small drive-by to get by this property. I was even able to peek into a few windows, which is great when that opportunity presents itself. So I was able to take a good look, feel good about it. I ran some quick down and dirty numbers to have something to bid on at the auction. And lo and behold, we got to the auction. Of course, it's one of the last properties that hit the list this morning for people to bid on. The bank jumps in, bids up to their number to secure their interest in the property, as they always do. And then I start bidding against third-party investors like myself and like you that were bidding the property almost sky high. But we got to a certain point, and I actually bid $100 more than what the previous bid was. And to my surprise, going once, going twice, sold. The Smurf house became mine. That's right. And so just because of that opportunity that I seized this morning to get out there and get that extra property, to view that extra property, so that way I can put a bid in and try and purchase it at auction, really paid off. And so that, when you think about life, also think about how when you go to try and seize those different opportunities in your life, doesn't it go the same way? Now, of course, I know you're going to have times where you got failure, and just as easy today, I could have simply bid on the property and not got it. But the fact that I went out there and I had it as an opportunity is what made all the difference. Because yes, I couldn't have got it, but I did. And just like in your life, if you have opportunities or things that you can take advantage of, please get out there and do it. Do not let opportunities just pass you by. I don't care if you fail. I don't care if it don't work out. If there's an opportunity there that can better yourself, better your business, better your family, better your health, whatever it might be, jump on it, take advantage of it, and don't let it pass you by. So I didn't let this property pass me by this morning, and you should not either. And so, before we leave here, I do want to show you a little bit on the inside. So let's go ahead and take a look. Look, I know you are super serious about taking advantage of every opportunity that comes your way now, which is why you need to click the videos over to the side here, because they're exactly what you need to see next. So get out there and continue to build your empire.